Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. We are at the end of August, specifically the 26th. We are officially live. Good to see you guys. A big salute's going out from the north to the south, east to the west. We have a decent morning this morning. Shockers have been up for the past week or so, especially for people like me that haven't gotten the Undefeated 4 yet. Will today be the day? We're going to have to find out. We also got Supreme Week 1 going to be dropping. We'll take a look at everything also going to be dropping in the next hour. We'll focus on most of the t-shirt colorways and some of the stuff we didn't go over yesterday. But nonetheless, we up and at it. We itching towards the weekend. Big salute. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let's get after it. Again, Supreme going to be dropping at 11 a.m. Eastern. Going to be 10 o'clock Central. 8 a.m. Pacific for my family out on the West Coast. Hopefully we can get a little twosie-doozy. Get the 2-for-1, maybe multi-cart. Depends if you're going to be going for more than one item. I really don't have a ton on the list. Most stuff that I do want is either I just don't want to spend that much money on it, or I just don't really like it that much. I do want a couple of the smaller items, but we'll go through some of the drop list as well. It might be a wallet W for your boy today. We taking a lot of wallet W's as we heading into September. September going to be a good month for those wallet W's, because I got to say, I think September is going to be a little bit better than August. We had a decent start to the month, but it's been drying out a little bit. Definitely excited to see that Action Brunson pair. Also, that we looked at yesterday. That pair is probably the one I might want the most. I love that colorway, that Cosmic Rose colorway. I'm also excited for his other colorway that's going to be dropping. Also, that Amélie D'Or 992. I'm also looking forward to that one as well. That's probably the one I like, probably second best as far as color is concerned. I don't love the brown on the Amélie D'Or, but I feel like I'd get a lot of wear out of that colorway. Let's go ahead and pop on over. What do we got this morning, boys and ladies in the house? Good morning. You know what, we itching toward the weekend. Tomorrow, Friday, hopefully going to be ending it with a bang. Looking for those W's, maybe wallet W's heading into the weekend. Next week should be kind of low-key as well. Maybe we might get some late adds to the calendar. But right now, other than the limousine skate, and I know a lot of people don't really love that one, or maybe they like it a little bit, but they just want to wait for the Supreme Nike SB collab, which is totally understandable. That one's going to be dropping Supreme Week 2. Hopefully they give us what we want and what we've been asking for, and that is the SBs. I don't know how much they're definitely on my list. Is probably one of my it might be like at least, I mean, my SB list is so watered down in 2025 as far as releases are concerned this year. I would probably have to put those with at least debatable for top three collabs of the year, definitely top 5. There's nothing too much to them, but the suede does look buttery. They're kind of like, it's kind of a lazy collab, but, you know, there's something about the simplicity that's also kind of nice as well. I don't really know how I feel about those other than, like, lukewarm. Like, I want to cop them, but I'm not, like, excited for them. Or at least I haven't been too excited for those. More stuff that I'm looking forward to is going to be dropping around the holidays. We'll see. I really like that Nardwuar SB as well. I would definitely have to put that in my top 5. I know a lot of people also like the Tourmaline Nike SB. You definitely have a few choices there, but I feel like we're falling off a little bit from our SB drops from just a year ago. I definitely liked it a little bit better, Will. I think a lot of people would probably agree with you. I definitely like looking at that Rodeo SB also when they skate in them. And the videos I've seen of those, I always kind of turn my neck. And I'm like, oh, there they are again. You know it. Good morning. Good morning. Big salutes. We'll let everyone get into chat here. We've had the Sharkers up most of the night. We are hoping for a doozy. Hopefully finessing that W. We definitely need one. We haven't had one in a while. I think our last W was an ASICS collab because I was unable to get a dub on the Nigel Sylvesters or the Jellyfish. And then there was one other one, the Awake 5s. We were also came up a little bit short on as well. There we go. Big up, Will. Big up, King Midas, Lido. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Also, let's go ahead and pop on over. Will said he's hearing 27K loaded. Let me go ahead and, sorry, my mouse is, oh, there it is. I'm hearing 27K stock loaded. EU had 9K this morning. Damn, if we have 27K, I would actually be pretty pumped about those numbers. I would probably be pumped with anything over really 10K. We'll see what happens. Also, good morning. Let me make sure I say hello to everyone. Good morning, Mr. Sheridan. Also in the house, Foam. Also, good morning. If I said good morning to you maybe 2 or 3 times, you know the memory is very short. Also, this morning we will talk about that Nike Air Max 95, the Solar Red colorway. Looks like that one's going to be coming out in the fall. We also have an Engineered Garments Vans collab. It's looking a little bit dusty, but those are just a couple of the things we will talk about this morning. Of course, we will focus on the Undefeated and the Supreme drops whenever those go live. But in between, we definitely got some stuff to catch up on. The Patrick Starr Adidas collaboration. It looks like they're only going to be dropping 1 character. We didn't get to talk about the Kobe denims too much yesterday. I mean, I don't know if there's much to say. But again, another colorway of the Air Force One. There's been a couple good Kobe colorways, definitely. But this one, it looks like they're switching up the material on the upper. I'm not as big of a fan, but they definitely do look better on foot than in a lot of the pictures I've seen. Then Basket Case. We've talked about Basket Case a little bit in the past. They had a couple really good 204 samples. I thought their samples were actually better than their collab, but it looks like they got a couple more new samples that were floating around. We'll talk about those if we have time. Also, that Amine 2000 Biblioteca. We talked about those a little bit. The Pata Air Max DN. I also got that one on the list for today as well. Then we're going to hop on over again, take a look at Supreme. We're also going to take a look at all of basically the colorways that are going to be dropping. We got t-shirt, a couple different t-shirt styles. And then they got the different colorways. We didn't really go over those yesterday. That'll only take a second. And then we'll kind of comb through the drop list before the Supreme drop in the next hour as well. If you're kind of wondering what is on the agenda for this morning. Then I believe that'll get us caught up with the intro. We got some Kobe threes. We'll be talking about, but mostly this morning we are going to focus again on the Supreme drop as well as the Undefeated drop, because I know a lot of people have been itching to get those. I also fixed up the screen a little bit. Yesterday I didn't have the camera, so today we set up the camera, and it should be working, so we can do this screen as well and kind of move around like we usually do, but it just gives us another option as well. Guppy not going to have the camera today. Guppy the puppy got a little diarrhea. I think he ate probably too many chicken tidbits last night, but he did have a lot of carrots, and sometimes that does get his stomach a little soft. So my boy's upstairs with a stomach ache. He'll probably be joining us down here at some point this morning. Hopefully after we finesse the W is usually what time it goes down. Foxy, good morning. Good morning. What is good? What is good? What time is the drop? My guess is the drop, it could be at a couple different times, but my guess would be 11 a.m. 11 a.m. or 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. I believe it'll be sometime in there if I had a guess. That's usually either when they have a shock drop or exclusive access, they usually drop right in that time period right there. I believe it's 2 Eastern and then 1 Central. And then usually if it's a shock drop, usually they'll do them it's usually at 11. So 10 o'clock Central Time. But they do switch it up. They've definitely switched it up in the past. So we'll keep those shockers up for good riddance. Definitely going to get the W today. We got a pretty nice lineup. As far as the roster is concerned this morning, we're definitely going to be cheering you guys on this morning. I've been missing it. I've been looking forward to that first W back. It's been a while. We got to get prepped up for September. We basically have got a couple new roster spots that opened up as well for the Flossin season. And there's been some tryouts for that. So things have been pretty crazy in the background. We getting litty this morning. Good morning. We're 14 minutes away from the top of the hour. We can't expect too much at the 9 o'clock hour. It would be a true surprise. So basically, here's the tentative schedule. Here's how if I had to guess, here's how I think it'll go down. My guess would be that we have the Supreme drop at 10 o'clock. And then my guess would be that they'll drop it at 11. But that's just a total guess. But it would work really nice with the stream and everything we got going on this morning. But we in it to win it, baby. You know we don't tiptoe around anything. Flacco in the house, my boy. Big salutes. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Good to see you guys. Loving the energy this morning. Let's go.
Close my eyes, take me to a different place. Woke up in a different space.
Hell yeah. Good to see you. Good morning.
I'm
good
on
morning.
that good cushion alcohol.
Do we got any new interns for September? I tell you what, the list has been quite long. It's been getting longer and longer, so we've been getting and recruiting a lot more talent. You guys are going to be shocked when we get into our pre-Flossin season, because the roster, especially the A and the B team, I cannot wait. But you guys got to get the W's so we can celebrate. Today would kind of break the ice a little bit. There's a couple shy ones in the crew. But no better way to bring out to take away the shyness than a couple W's. At least that's the goal. We did watch a movie yesterday. We had movie day during the morning show. I did a reaction to the limousine skate review over on the Blue Tile channel. I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be dropping next week. The raffles have already started in that. I appreciate everyone for tagging me. We going hard in the paint. This should be one I should be able to get my hands on. At least I got a lot of people offering to help. So that probably means we we don't have too many people actually going for the shoe. But that's okay too. Also this morning we got another Works Out collaboration colorway. This one is a navy blue colorway. We also got the Dornbecker list. We might as well start there. Let's go ahead and start talking about some of the Dornbeckers that got announced as well. And then we also had a colorway. I wanted to talk about that Jordan 17. Which one was it? Is it the Infinity? The Infinity pack. That is the... Yeah, I believe it is. But we'll hop on over there. We'll talk about both of those. Or the Archives pack. What do you guys think about these? Let's go ahead and pop our window. The Infinite Archives pack is what we're calling it. And then we're going to go over to the Works Out. We'll start with the Infinite Archives. And then we'll hop on over to the Works Out Air Max 95. I think that's going to be the plan. We also have some Sauconys we're going to be taking a look at as well. We're going to go kind of down the rabbit hole with a couple different things. We also have the leanings. We got a lot of new leanings that we're going to be taking a look at as well. In the next hour, I do want to talk about that KD19 as well. We were going to get to that yesterday, but we ended up not getting that far. But let's go ahead and start with that Infinite Archives pack. This one, I'm not a big 17 fan. There are definitely a couple colorways that I do think are pretty buttery. But let's go ahead and pop on over here. I do think these look, they came out a little bit better. It's just a shoe I don't know if I'd wear a lot. It would be one more one I would just want for the collection. It's a Big Kid said it's a collab, not a pack. That's right. I didn't mean, I don't know if I meant to, I don't know if I meant to say that. But yeah, the Infinite Archive 17. I do like, the colorways are all right on it. Again, I'm not like a huge 17 fan. The only one that really resonated to me when I was younger are the colorway he wore when he went and played for the Wizards. That like lightning colorway. That's probably my favorite colorway if I had to pick one. Would be, let's see, the 17 Lightning. I don't even know what colorway they're calling that. I think it's it's the All-Star Lightning. Yeah, that colorway. I feel like I'm most familiar with that one. I don't know. What do you guys think? The Infinite, I think the Infinite Archives is a good colorway, though. It'd be a tough one not to grab, at least. Big Kid said he likes them. Yeah, I don't know, like, how much I liked them off the rip. It almost looks like it would be like an Alma Manier collab a little bit. They gave me those Jordan 10 vibes, the Jordan 10 cool grays. You know how they have like the different, they're all gray, and then they have like the different color. His accomplishments on the bottom, they have them in like blue, yellow, red. They kind of reminded me, at least the bottoms, reminded me a little bit of those cool gray tins. I wonder if it looks like it's just going to be coming in a regular box as well. So we're not going to get the glow up pack on the box for the collab. Are the Lightnings, who has gotten a 17 that came in that heavy briefcase? I thought, was it just the one colorway that came in those briefcases? All right, let's go ahead and pop our windows over and make sure this one's locked and loaded. We should be good. We are about 7 minutes away from the top of the hour. I did want to start with the Dornbecker list, and then we'll probably go from there. And then I'll pull up the monitor just in case anything jumps off at the top of the hour. We just want to be 100% focused. Here is, again, the Dornbecker list. Let's go ahead and pop this one over on the new screen right here. Looks like we got the 17, of course. I don't know if 2025 is going to be the big year for the 17s. But I always like a good, Dornbecker collection. Dornbecker collection usually drops the first of the year. Can sometimes January, February, sometime in there. We got the Jordan 17. We got the Air Max DN. We got the Air Max Plus. We got the Air Force One. I mean, I like a good Air Force One collab. We got the Vomero Plus. I don't know. I haven't seen as many. There's been good Vomero Plus colorways, I feel like. But we haven't seen a really, really dope collab on the Vomero Plus. You know it. Javier, is it dropping soon? I'm trying to double up. Undefeated got a Awake raffle. Oh, Undefeated's got a raffle for the Awake 5s. Let's go. Let's go ahead and pop that one. Is that one still open, Flock? Javier, is it dropping soon? We don't know the exact time yet. Usually when Nike drops, it's usually anywhere in between the 10 o'clock, like 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Depending if it's like a shock drop, exclusive access, sneaker stash. So hopefully we got the shockers up all morning long. We are going to be celebrating each W. We going hard in the paint. Let's go. Not live yet. Jasmine in the house. Good morning, girlie. Big salutes. Good to see you. How you doing? We in it to win it this morning. Kind of a low-key morning, other than, of course, the Undefeated. I know a lot of people waiting on those Undefeated 4s. What's going to be your guys' favorite piece from the Dornbecker this year? Hell yeah. Javier said, thank you. I got EA last time for the Unions. Nice. My boy starting out strong. Hopefully, like I said, we can finesse. I'm hoping we see a lot of W's. At least the stock has been, at least it looks decent. We don't know exactly what we're going to get, but if we have over 20K, I think we're going to do very well this morning. You know it. Doing good. I got a little bit of the flu, but we've came back from the ashes and feeling a lot better. Good to see you. Hopefully we can get some of that luck back on our side, though. I'm not going to lie. Our account has been pretty dusty as of late. There we go, BK. We getting it. Let's go. We flexing the guns. You know it. Interns have been up and at it early. We didn't have the A and the B roster, so we're kind of weaving our kind of the back of the roster. I've been kind of weaving them in because it's been kind of a low-key month. They haven't had too much action, but boy, oh boy, it's going to get interesting once the pre-flossing season drops start coming in. Man, it has been a fight for the A and the B team, and it is, I mean, you could call it the supreme team the way it's looking right now, but yeah, I'm super, super, super pumped. We're not like the NFL. We don't got the guys interning. So you can be thankful for that. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. At least not yet. I'm just kidding. Holy shit. There we go. Oh, man, we're trying, right? There he is. Old school pinkies to the ceiling. You know it. We catching up. We having that OJ in the morning, a little bit of coffee. If you got to get the blood flowing a little bit, of course, it is going to be. We've had the Sharkers up most of the night. Whether it's a shark drop, early access, I think we'll do both. The only thing we won't do good on is if it's a sneaker stash. The only thing that takes our shot at winning and just takes the whole air out of all that is basically, unfortunately, the sneaker stash. I don't think there's any of them in my neck of the woods, and I don't think there ever has been in the history. So other than that, I think we got a pretty good shot. I think our Nike sneakers account is definitely due for a big one. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll be celebrating today. I did get the bubbly.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
You know it. We're going to be popping that champagne.
Let's go.
And of course, we do got the interns also going to be celebrating each and every one of your W's. And I think you guys are going to be pleasantly happy with what we got in store for you. We also got the Aura Farmer also here to celebrate your guys' W's. So let's go ahead and make it happen. We on the prowl. We almost at the end of August, and we already know how big of a month we got coming up, especially our spooky season. Is going to be next level lit. I got to say, we already got some Halloween drops that are out of this world, in my opinion. And I'm pretty pumped up about those. Yeah. Big Kid goes interns. Performance season, A and B team. He goes, I'm too old to. Oh, you're definitely not. Definitely. I'm too old. I don't ever know if I knew what they meant right away. So don't feel left out. That's hilarious. Pre-floss. Our flossing season is usually what I call the best month of the year, which is usually the last month of the year, which is usually like Black Friday, maybe like a week before Thanksgiving, all the way till Christmas. Usually like Christmas Day kind of ends it. We usually go till like the 20, because the Christmas drops. There's always like a good Kobe on like the 26th. And then there's always a banger right before the first of the year as well. So that there's a pretty good window in there for a really good drop. But that's usually when we get the best drops of the year consistently. And then right before that, which is mostly like back to school season, is usually our pre-flossing season. All terms we've just made up at this point. There he is. Yo, yo, yo. Chicka, chicka. Smokey in the motherfucking house. There he is. Good morning. Good to see you. There we go. Netflix. Netflix. Oh, what's happening? There we go. The Netflix. That's always how Brendan Schaub used to pronounce it. The homeless cats. When is the Supreme drop? The Supreme drop is going to be in 58 minutes. 58 minutes usually is at 11 a.m. on the East Coast. We are going to comb through some of that drop list in the next hour. That way you guys at least know all the t-shirts, like the different colorways, because that's probably going to be the main thing. There will be some pieces that sell out. We can go over some of the pieces that'll sell out right away if you are going to be trying to multi-card. Again, pretty big drop list this morning. I usually get pretty pumped up most of the Supreme, at least first weeks. But this week, I'm taking wallet W's where I can get one. Big Kid said Foot Locker. Oh, yeah, they just dropped those. I think they dropped a 1906. They definitely dropped a New Balance 1000. And I think there was one more silhouette. Yeah, that one. It had like the infrared colorways on them. Let me go ahead and pop on over, see what else we got there. Let me go ahead and maybe pop those up. It looks like over on Revolve that Jordan 1. These are going to be dropping pretty soon. Snow Wolf. Dude, that's hilarious. I'm getting the new Supreme toilet paper so I can flush my money down the toilet. That is some of the accessory or some of the merch, definitely. That's a good analogy right there. Now they got get one of those toilets and one of those blow-up dolls. Now that they're in a lawsuit with Tyshawn, they're taking after We Rock Deadstock. Instead of getting interns, see, we got the real deal. So we got the interns. They took the blow-up dolls. If you guys saw the Supreme, at least some of the pictures, they had those two blow-up. Not going to lie, I thought they were like E-Thought girls right away. But they ended up just being blow-up dolls. I was like, oh, wow. They got very nice skin. Oopsie daisy. Read that one the wrong way. I like the 1000 watermelon colorway, but only want it on sale. Yeah, I agree. Snow Wolf Tyshawn. Dude, Tyshawn was pretty much the toilet flushing our money down the drain. He had everything. And just had to take too many gigs. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. But yeah, all the free merch. All the free merch a guy can get, right? And getting paid millions of dollars. I think like they said 50 some thousand a month. But again, he was making more money probably from Louis. And I guarantee a lot of those brands that came after the success was Supreme, they were probably giving him probably 2-3 bags. He was definitely making money you couldn't turn down at that point. But you know, he'll have plenty of sponsors. If whatever that court case, so however it works out, he's a very marketable skater compared to some of the other skaters that might be better, even better than him, but just aren't as marketable. Which I feel like in the skate industry is kind of interesting right now. You can see like really good skaters that maybe don't have the opportunity, and then you see maybe more popular skaters that or at least maybe more popular on the internet now that we got YouTube, which I think overall is a net positive because more people are making money. I feel like skateboarding than ever. Like when I was growing up, unless you were a pro, or even, some guys were like sponsored by the shop, but, didn't get anything other than boards. Unless you were a pro, you didn't make any money. When I, went back in, even though skating was bigger, technically, they had guys at the top that were making, all the guys I would say that you would consider pros in the late 90s, early 2000s, especially the early 2000s. especially if they were like winning the X Games, like the Ryan Shecklers, the Tony Hawks. I mean, those guys were making buku bucks. But it just didn't get spread down like I feel like the money, at least with YouTube, does for skaters nowadays. Because I watch a lot of probably skate content. Like when I go out and skate, I just like to watch any content that motivates me to skate. But I watch probably more guys that are like semi-professional than that are actually pros. Probably because they're closer to my level. They don't make me look as bad. But nonetheless, I did pop up the Revolve, the other Jordan shoe. Snowwolf says, I'm a snowboarder, but I skate too. Frank Montoya was one of my favorites. I grew up snowboarding. I started snowboarding before I started skateboarding. I didn't start skateboarding until I was like a freshman in college, until I got to Arizona State. But I snowboarded because we have very cold weather around where I grew up. We didn't have like a ton of big mountains and stuff, but the hills and the little resorts that were around us were at least fun enough to go dink around on. I love snowboarding. It's just gotten so expensive. So expensive. Fuck. I was looking at boards like a few weeks ago and shit. If you're going to buy a board and bindings, you're going to pay close to $1,000 just for the board bindings. And I mean, throw in the boots, right around $1,000. I mean, it was always expensive, but even more so now. I remember going to Vail like when I was probably like my third year, maybe my first year of college. And I would go to Vail, and it was just getting to $100. Like the lift tickets were getting right around $100. Now they're like $200 and some dollars. And it's just and that's if you have your own snowboard. Flock said I can't snowboard. Locking my foot in is a problem. Yeah, especially if you come from like skating. I know a lot of people, it makes them feel uncomfortable, and it's definitely a different motion. Like when you snowboard, it's so much more like in the hips. It's kind of like doing the hula hoop. I feel like you're a lot like lighter on your foot on a snowboard. But I gotta say, both are really fun. I mean, being in the mountains is one of the most enjoyable experiences, at least to me. It relaxes me quite a bit. I really do enjoy it. But again, it's just gotten so expensive, especially if you have a family. I don't even know how you would do it. If you had like a family of 4 or 5, you'd be probably 10 grand deep on just like a little week trip up to the mountain. But it is fun, I will say. I'm all for it. Absolutely. We got some really good mountains up in Montana. I've been to a lot of like places on the like west side of the Mississippi, mostly up in the Rocky Mountains, and still my favorite resorts are Jackson Hole, which is kind of by Yellowstone, and Big Sky, Montana. Are like, I would even put Bridger. Bridger wouldn't be probably my top 10, but I would definitely put that one up there as well. I just like Big Sky because of the tram they have is truly one of a kind. But they definitely, like the Beartooth Mountains out there in Montana, compare with the best, for sure. You know it. SW, take care. What time do you think them Undefeated dropping? I think they're going to be dropping at 11. I think we're going to get Supreme. I mean, they could possibly go off the same time as Supreme, but my guess would be that it would drop either at 11 or 1. Either 11 or 1. Snowball, you're in Colorado, dude. Yeah, if you can get the pass where you can go, I think you can go to like Keystone, Arapahoe, Vail, Breckenridge, or maybe not Breckenridge, but right in that general area where like Keystone. I think Breckenridge was also included. A Basin, Keystone. Vale, I think, is as well. But yeah, really good time out there. Loveland. Yep, Loveland. A Basin. There you go. Hell yeah. Yeah, good times up in those bunnies. Can't forget the snow bunnies, of course. Can't go up to the mountain without the snow bunny. Absolutely not. Q, what's happening? Yo. Chicka. What's happening, my boy? Good morning. I need those undefeateds. My brother run the raffle, but not me. Oh, brother. Hey, man, me too. I need you too. We're going to get the W. I definitely, and then I got sick. I was sick last week, so I really wanted the jellyfish, the Nigel Sylvester, and then I wanted the pink Awake 5. I would have definitely taken that one. I don't really wear 5s that much, but I did like that bubblegum colorway. But we took L's on all those, and I didn't even get to enter the Nigel Sylvester. Yeah, that's the cure for my shoe addiction. Is all I need is to get the flu. It takes everything, all my my motivation, like to cop in sneakers, everything just goes right out the door. Just give me a little case of the flu and I'm done. That's a good way to get wallet W's as well. But we are going to be zipping this morning again. Supreme going to be dropping in 45 minutes. It is a pretty big drop list. We can go ahead and pop on over there right now because I do got some stuff we can talk about in the meantime as far as different colorways of T-shirts. We will be taking a look at the free gift as well. We'll also be taking a look at some of the decks that are going to be dropping. We went over the drop list pretty thoroughly yesterday. So we're not going to go over every item, but we will take a look at just the prices, the different color shirts that this Playboy Cardi print is going to be printed on. And then we'll take a look at some of the better items as well. This is going to be dropping in 45 minutes. Of course, we are going to be on our Supreme schedule now in the rest of the fall season. Every Thursday, we got Supreme. Not every Thursday. Week 2, we always have a week off between week 1 and 2. So before we get the Nike SB Supreme collab, we will have a week off to get those wallet W's. And then we're going to be going right back around and going hard in the paint once again. Hunter said, I thought I was having the flu. Symptoms yesterday. No. Bro, everyone is every one of the bartenders I worked with has been sick. And I think it's all the same. I think we've all gotten the same thing. But it's literally one by one, taking every single person out in there. I just think there's just something nasty going around this year. I haven't had the flu. And knock on wood, usually I'll get sick. I thought I was usually maybe once every 2 years. I was kind of, I would get sick or it would take me out for a week or something. But it hasn't been a few years. I was really lucky. And then, we got just couldn't handle it. Oh, man, it was awful. Snow Wolf, I heard Beyonce is starting a roofing company. Holy shit. Was there even going to be a roof on there? She's starting a roofing company on convertibles or something, on fucking, I don't know, what are those called? Teepees, something that doesn't have a roof. That's crazy. Oh, that's good. Snowbo's bringing the jokes. I like that. It's called All the Shingle Ladies. Oh, man. Oh, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, what if they had the shingles? Oofda. Isn't the shingles chicken pox? Oh, boy. All right, let's go ahead and pop our window on over. We got about 43 minutes to go I was just taking a look before we get on over to the Supreme side of things. I was just taking a quick gander here at the Jordan 1s that are over at Revolve. Full size run. But I was just taking a quick look over here. Let me go ahead and show my screen. This was like the chocolate brown colorway. The colorway's like not terrible if there wasn't so many things that I had on the calendar or had on the cop list. Nice chocolate brown colorway. Of course, it doesn't come in an extended sizing. So that's the only bummer if you do got a bigger foot. But the colorway's not terrible if you like chocolate brown. I mean, I'm personally going to be saving up for that chocolate brown Ame Leondor. That Ame Leondor 992. That's been making me, man, I just love that shoe. There's a few New Balance that we got on the list right now. Wow. We got that Salehi 1000. We got see, this is the one I was thinking. It's looking a little bit close to those Ame Leondor. Sorry, they're 991s, not 992s. I would have probably preferred this one on the 992. Nothing is as good as those Action Brunsons that we saw yesterday, though, boy. Ooh-wee. Those are something nice. That might be my favorite shoe right now of at least of the summer. And I'm going to be very, very upset if those do not drop. And then we got the Salehis. I don't love that it's on a New Balance 1000. Like, how dope. All right, let's use our imaginations. How dope would this colorway be on the New Balance 9060? Like, would that not be next level? Let me pull it up for you guys. In case you guys don't know. The New Balance 9060. We could pull up like the Joe Freshgood or the Bricks and Woods. This silhouette with that colorway. Yeah, we can get a good one up. Let's see. The Moa Lola 9060 wasn't great. Probably my favorite 9060 was the Bricks and Woods. I also liked the Joe Freshgoods quite a bit. But the Bricks and Woods just got the mesh. It's just everything's so nice on this shoe. A big fan. But how dope would that Soleil colorway be on this sneaker with that mesh? I don't know how you would do it though. The paneling is different. But I do think this one would have looked really good with the orange midsole and then kind of that gradient, that pink to navy gradient on the side, which it might not look as good because it does have the suede. You know, I would imagine you'd probably need leather to soak in the colorway like that New Balance 1000 is doing. But boy, I would like to see it with a little suede overhaul, maybe. Or maybe just leave the suede on the toe and then did that gradient colorway up the side. The Bodega OJ, what's happening? Good morning. We getting after it. You know it. Big salutes. Good morning. We getting after it today. You know it. Big Kid, oh yeah, the Bodega 9060 was also a very good one. Absolutely. Probably the Dega, the Fresh Good, and the Bricks and Woods. Gotta be top 3 in those. I might be missing one, but I would like to see definitely more collabs on that 9060. Very, very good shoe. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over, Beans. We only got about 38 minutes. I do want to get Supreme out of the way because we do got a lot to talk about on the Supreme side, at least with some of the colorways. But before we do that, while we're on the New Balance side of things, let's go ahead and take a look at something we saw yesterday. For everyone that was here yesterday, we got sneak peek at least another colorway. I hope these ones come out. Now, the 990 V6, I really liked his first two colorways that he put out. I have copped his newest colorways. I just don't like him as much. But what he's going on with this 992, I'm here for it. Both him and Salehi. You got two really good colorways on two, pretty different. I don't really love the 1000. I bought the concepts, and I do like that. I do, it's comfortable. It's comfortable for $150. There's just other New Balances, I would rather wear, I would probably rather wear the 2002, the 1906, the 860 V2. I also think is more comfortable. It's got more of a mesh upper. So, especially if it's in the fall or winter, I don't know if I would wear that over the 1000, but I just like the midsole a little bit better. But the Concepts one is buttery, and I do think this Salehi one is buttery as well. At least I think I'm going to give it a rip. There he is! Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
You know it, go. Good to see you, player. Good morning. Good morning. We up and at it early. Trying to get that early morning W. Give us a little bit more momentum heading into the weekend. And not only into the weekend, but into September as well. Giving us a big old boost into that September season. Our pre-Flossing season right around the corner. We looking forward to it. Snow Wolf goes, I got the all blue Action Brother. Yeah, those are sweet. The fucking green ones, I still want to buy these. It's just, there's no way I can. And the crazy thing is I had a W on these. I had a W on this one. Complete W. Got through the queue and everything, and then my credit card did not work. That was the same week that the Jordan 4 Nike SB, the green one, came out, the first one. And I fucking entered so many raffles that my credit card got flagged. And then when I got through and checked out on the New Balance, I didn't know at the time. And the card was zapped. Unfortunately. So kind of a rough road there. But nonetheless, we're looking forward for that undefeated W. We're looking forward for that undefeated W. That is a mouthful, boy. Let's go ahead and hop on over. What else we got going on this morning? Oh, yeah, the Marvin Harrison Jr. pack. This was the one I believe King was just talking about. We got the King Midas pack? Let's go ahead and pop on over to this bad boy. This is over on the Foot Locker site. And then we'll hop on over to that Works Out Air Max 95 as well in that new navy blue colorway. All right, so yeah, we got the Marvin Harrison pack here. And that's going to be these two. We got the 1906. This one's probably a little bit more decent. The infrared colorway. I like this one probably the best out of those colorways. I knew there was a New Balance 1000. I thought they also had a 1000 that dropped. The 1000 was infrared and green. I don't know. Maybe they got it. Maybe they don't. All right. Yeah. So the 1000. Maybe they didn't drop it. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Yeah. This was the other exclusive colorway. Again, I would rather wait for that Salehi one we were just looking at, huh? I mean, take a look at how good that Salehi one. Same silhouette. Same silhouette. Just a completely different colorway. Not terrible. All right, let's go ahead and pop on. All right, over to our other window there. Yeah, the watermelon, it does. It looks just like a watermelon with the light green. Or it's like a light Gucci green, almost. But let's go ahead and hop on over. Beans, I got you here. We got the Works Out Air Max 95, and then we'll probably get on over to the Supreme side of things. I might have a couple topics. I did want to talk about those Supreme Nike SBs. There's an Engineering Garments Vans collab. I also wanted to talk about, so we got maybe like three or four stories here, and then we'll get ripping on over to that Supreme drop list, and then we'll kind of get ready for the Supreme drop if any of you guys are going to be going for that one. But we got the third and final colorway of the Works Out Nike Air Max 95. Now, this is a completely different take on the Air Max 95. They have dropped in a couple different colorways. I think they dropped in like a black or a gray colorway, and then they dropped in a green colorway. My favorite was probably the green colorway. But if you liked the first two colorways, you probably also like these as well. Got the navy and the off-white. I think we got an on-foot look as well, sort of right there. If anyone is on the fence about these bad boys. And then also, we do have, I believe, there was one more thing we wanted to go over this morning. Let's go ahead and hop on over there. We'll just go ahead and pop our window. All right. We got the, I believe, we got the Solar Red Air Max 95. And then we have the Nike SBs, which is really what I wanted to talk about. And then we'll go and talk about the different colorways of the Supreme t-shirts that are going to be dropping as well. All right, and then let's get one more up right here. For our Nike SB. Again, Supreme, these will probably be dropping week 2. We haven't gotten anything confirmed. But let's go ahead and pop on over. All right, here we got the Supreme pack. Again, other than the Nardwuar SBs, these might be the ones that I'm looking forward to the most, other than the Stranger Things collab. I'm also looking forward to, again, the Nardwuar SB and the Nike SB. But the one I'm looking forward to the most, and we've talked about these, is the Cactus Plant Flea Market and Nike Dunk. Again, both the Swamp Sponge Dunk and the Stranger Things Dunk, they're not SBs, but they're probably between an SB and a Nike Dunk. My favorite out of the two groups are going to be the Stranger Things Dunk and the Swamp Sponge Cactus Plant Flea Market. I'm looking forward. No, Leslie Washington, what happened? No. They didn't do that to us. Oh, my God. That's going to be crazy. If that really happens, man, I feel like this isn't the first time. But speaking of, did you guys see this post? I thought it was a rage bait right away. And then I was like, you know what? They don't look that bad. I'm not going to lie. I kind of have a soft spot for the rubber dip shoes. Now, because I haven't gotten a pair of the Undefeateds in hand, it does, does make you a little angry. But if you, I guess, do like the artistic touch, I guess maybe. But, fuck, I don't know. Would you guys do this to your Undefeated 4s? I'm like, hell no. I gotta say, though, I really do like the Timberland. I think they do. Those look actually good in the rubber dunk, or the rubber coating, I should say. What else we got going on this morning? Again, Supreme going to be dropping 27 minutes. We on our 27-minute countdown. We will be getting ready for the drop, stretching out a little bit, getting that blood flowing. We got our best boy also in the house.
Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chicken and macaroni, chillin' with the homies.
You know it. We going to be getting after it again all morning long, sending out good luck and good vibes. Give you that little cheer, hopefully get the little pep in the step, get that blood flowing, get that W this morning. No, what do you mean? Old school? Hell no. Smoking? Fuck no. On the rubber dip. Man. Oh, especially the orange colorway. Oh, like, what are we doing here? I gotta say, it didn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna, but to do that off the rip is, I feel like it might be pushing, might be a little too much on the rubber dip. For sure. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over again. We are about 25 minutes away, but again, we got a lot to go over as far as the Supreme stuff goes. Just double checking to make sure we're not missing anything. That Rose Puma. Also, that collaboration also dropped. It looks like over on Blackpink Rose's site. That one is for the ladies. If any of you were interested in that. We got a couple ladies that come through that give us the 411, so we always got to look out for them. All right. There we go. And, of course, the interns. Got a lot of interns as well. And next season is looking even better. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I think it would be probably a good time to get on over to the Supreme site right now. And then from there, we'll probably take a look at the monitors. And we'll get ripping. Let's go ahead and pop my window on over. I believe let's go ahead and hit that one up. These are going to be the Supreme colorways in the Playboy Cardi T. We do have some as well we'll be taking a look at. I'm going to go ahead and here and pop on over to some of our other items on the drop list. We also got the first look right now, guys. As of about 3 hours ago, the Arte Adidas collab. As well, I'll go ahead and put that one up on the big board. On the right side of the screen, it looks more like a reffing shoe. Maybe a golf shoe than anything. Kind of dusty. But wanted to show you that. We're also going to be taking a look, if we got time today, the Li Ning collection. They dropped some decent stuff. I wanted to get you guys' opinion. See what you guys thought of the 2025 Li Ning collection. They got a couple pairs of dad shoes, couple runners. I think they're pretty dusty, but we'll definitely go down the rabbit hole and take a quick gander. 803, what's happening? Deuces to the ceiling. Good to see you, player. Big salutes. Good morning. Good morning. We back in the building. Hopefully everyone is doing well wherever the stream reaches you. We are about 23 minutes away from the top of the hour. We're just going to be getting into Supreme here. I wanted to go over one thing, and then we'll get back on over to the Supreme drop list as well, so we can kind of get our thoughts ironed out and be ready for the drop. Again, 22 minutes. Engineered garments. Now, we talked about the Jound. We talked about the Jound yesterday. We got another Jound Crocs collab. They did drop a collab about 2 years ago. I did cop a colorway of that one. They are going to be back. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. And then we got an engineered garments Vans collab that looks pretty dusty. AF. This one also dropping today as well. Vans has been killing it. You wouldn't know by this collaboration. But there have definitely been some good collabs that Vans has put out in the past really year. I feel like last year they had some good stuff drop. The year before we had that Gallery Department Vans collab that was also pretty dope as well. We recently had that SR Studios Vans collab where they collabed on kind of like a foam runner. I believe it was here is the SR Studio Vans. They were really weird looking. Yeah, they dropped like a shoe, but they also dropped this thing. Look at this thing. It's like a foam shoe, but it's like got a square toe. But nonetheless, they looked super interesting that I was like, I probably should cop a pair of these bad boys. Good morning, the man of the hour, the man himself.
Let the dogs out!
Hell yeah, good to see you, Bulldog. Good morning. You know it. We ending the week with a bang. Hopefully we can finesse a couple of these W's. We throwing out the rod. I'm hoping for a bite. You know it. Everything's a fishing analogy this summer. All right. Let's go ahead and pop on over again. We got to go over some of the Supreme items. We only got about 20 minutes. So I want to get everything covered. Again, guys, free item for the new fall-winter 2025 collection. We kicking off, baby. We kicking off. Let's go ahead and move on over. Take a quick gander what we got going on here, as well as the drop list. We will go through this one really quick. Again, we got the free item, which is going to be, I'm not sure what this is, ladies and gentlemen. It's either like a really big bandana or just a big folded pair of granny panties. Maybe I take that back. It kind of looks like a little knapsack. It looks like that what you might be taking off if you go home about 2 a.m. and bring home one of them grenades. Just a parachute off the hip. I'm jumping out the window. Oh, yeah. But nonetheless, who doesn't like a free gift, though? If there's one thing I appreciate are the sticker. And that I remember specifically from like 2020, I think it was 2020 or 2021, where they dropped the poncho. You got like the free poncho, and it was like a rain jacket. Well, basically it was like a trash bag, but it had like the Supreme logo. And I haven't worn it, but I have it. I literally just folded it up and put it in the moped. And figure if I ever get caught in rain, it'll be like, oh, I'm so glad I had this. But yeah, we're pretty pumped up with that free gift. That always makes us pretty excited as well. But let's go ahead and pop on over. It looks like we're getting a little poncho this year. Let's get back on over to that drop list. Again, we got the week 1 tees. Week 1 tees. Definitely the highlight going to be the Playboy Cardi. The Cardi tee. As well as this one right here. Hips up, dicks up, right there. I like that posture. Good form as well. Absolutely. Great form. And both of those t-shirts probably going to be the W on the t-shirt side of things. But let's go ahead and take a look at the different colorways that we got dropping. Is this the... let me just go ahead and make sure again. We got camo, we got purple, red, green, white, gray, and black in the Playboy Cardi tee. But I believe the other tees, let me just double check. Yeah, I got to get over to this one. Yeah, because each t-shirt has different colorways. So we're going to have to go ahead. I'm going to have to go flip my screen over. That way you can see all the different colorways in the t-shirt. Actually, let me get this one up on the screen so you guys can see that. I'll probably put both of these up at the same time. All right, there it is. Okay, so the Cardi tees, I'm going to keep this one up so you can actually see what they look like with each colorway. And then on the right side of the screen, I'm going to go ahead and each t-shirt is going to come in a different colorway. And we're just going to go over those colorways. That way you got a heads up. So if you are going to be multi-carding, we can get you in and out of there as quick as possible. All right, so again, the Playboy Cardi tee, you can see all the colorways up on the screen. That one tee, hips up, dicks up. We got ash gray. We got black, khaki, pink, purple, and white. Then on the t-shirt, it looks like it has that skull and bones, and it's got Supreme on the spell out. That one is going to come in black, woodland camo, heather gray, purple, red, and white. Then on the bottom, we got the Supreme, kind of, it looks like a graffiti print. That t-shirt is going to come in black, royal, brown, light pink, and white. Then we got the hips up, dicks up. Again, that one's going to come in ash gray, black, khaki, pink, purple, and white. Then we got the Supreme spell out on the pocket, the front pocket. That one's going to come in black, brown, woodland camo, fuchsia pink, and white. And then last but not least, we got the circular logo there on the chest. That one's going to come in black, navy, orange, and white. Those are going to be the t-shirt colorways. Smokey said I'm just going after the camo hat. Sheesh, we going incognito. 803. Bros had good form on the stick tee. Absolutely. Absolutely. Supreme needs to remake the ghost face and Recon t-shirt. That was one of my favorite ever. Yeah, that one was sick. I remember that. I don't know if I know what the ghost... Oh, yeah, ghost face. I was thinking like a ghoul from Pac-Man. I'm like, oh, Ghostface Killer. Okay. My mind's in the gutter. We got to get it out of there. All right, let's go ahead. 14 minutes away from the top of the hour. 14 minutes away. We are going to be going through the drop list. I probably, let's go ahead and we'll go item by item. I think that will probably be the smoothest way to work our way through. Yeah. We got the, we already went over the colorways of the tees. That's why we want to keep it up on the big board. So the Playboy Cardi tees, I'm sure most people are going to be going for that one. I'm only going to be I'm just going to be probably grabbing a tee. I don't know. There's a pair of jeans I also want, but we might just wait on those bad boys. AJ, this is going to be on Supreme. Let me go ahead and get another window up. We are going to be over on the Supreme site. That is going to be in 13 minutes. I am going to go ahead and pop up the drop list so we can take a look at this really quick. We got about 10 minutes to go over everything. We'll take a look at everything dropping on the drop list. I'm going to go ahead and get this one up on the main screen as well. I'll put both of these up at the same time. That way, in case it takes us just a little bit longer to get through. The drop list, I'm going to put on the right side of the screen. I'm going to keep the Cardi t-shirts up. And then we'll just go through all the prices really quick, okay? We got the breast cancer awareness hat. This one is going to retail for $54. And it is going to come in a variety of 6 different colorways. And, of course, that is going to be a New Era hat. $58 retail price. $58. The Playboy Cardi tee, as you can see up on the screen, retail price for the Cardi tee is going to be $54. Of course, you do see all the different colorways that the t-shirt will be coming in there on the screen. Then the next item we got is going to be the denim backpack, $158. The denim backpack is going to come in a variety of 4 different prints. Of course, the material going to be denim. This one also, I believe, comes in a shoulder bag and maybe like a fanny pack as well for all my fanny pack lovers. Then we got the Bones football jersey. These are pretty sick in my opinion. I really like the white colorway. This one is going to come in 3 colorways, black, red, and white. And the price on the football jersey, $118 buckarooskies. Then let's go ahead and hop on over to one of my favorite items is going to be this jean jacket. It's kind of got the work jacket. Kind of looks like the Carhartt work jacket. It is going to come in black, red, as well as denim. The price on these is going to be $368. $368. Then on the accessory side of things, we got the tea set. Not coming with a tea bag, hopefully. The tea set going to be 128 buckaroos. Then the next item, we got the Hips Up, Dicks Up tee. The retail price on the stick tee is going to be 44 buckaroos. Then we got the denim shoulder bag. The denim shoulder bag is going to retail for $68. And that is going to be the exact same materials and colorway as the backpacks that we saw earlier. We are about 8 minutes away from the top of the hour. 8 minutes away from the top of the hour. Of course, at the top of the hour, the Supreme Drop will be going live. Let's get after it.
Another one.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
All right, Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let's
I'm
get it.
on that good cushion alcohol.
Thank you, Smokey. AJ, the site right there, Smokey has got it in the chat there. We will just be going through these last few pieces before the drop goes live in about 8 minutes. Then we got the Supreme ST DuPont, the Twiggy lighter. The Twiggy lighter is going to retail for $398. Jeez, what does that thing do? Blow up the spot? Sheesh. Lighters are getting crazy in price. Then we got the scale skateboard. This actually has a pretty dope graphic on the bottom. You see some bullets, you see some scales, you see some drugs. The retail price on the deck is going to be $60. Then we got the Supreme Vanson leather jacket. These are going to be coming in a variety of 3 different colors. The price on the Vanson leather jacket is going to be 798 buckaroos. Next item, we got the Collegiate Applique zip-up hooded sweatshirt. The price on the hooded sweatshirt is going to be $178. This is going to be coming in a variety of 6 different colorways. My favorite definitely going to be that woodland camo. The Supreme Woodland camo does look pretty nice in hand, I will say. Again, $168 for the Collegiate zip-up. Next item, we got the Tag Beanie, $40 retail. Only going to be coming in 3 different colorways. You got that tag graphic on the side. Again, $40 retail. Then we got the denim duffel bag. I want to be a duffel bag boy. There you go. A duffel bag boys. 4 different colorways. Going to be dropping in the black, the tree line camo, the denim. I like that medium denim colorway. Just kind of reminds me of just a lot of the old denim like my pops had around. Definitely giving me like early 80s denim vibes for sure. Digging it. $168 for the denim bag. Then we got the baggy jean. You can't go wrong with the baggy jeans and the regular fit jeans. Depending on how you like to wear your jeans. Both pretty, I like them both. In my opinion, I'd rather have the baggy ones. But I kind of go through my phases where I like baggier jeans and then sometimes I'll like them a little bit more fitted. But again, you got a pretty decent color palette there. You got medium denim, you got the light denim, you got the tree line camo, and then you got the red and the black, $168 for the baggy jeans. Then we got the Supreme Una Grill. It's not a Foreman, but the Una Grill going to be a little bit more expensive than the Foreman. $148 for the Una Grill. The specs, compact, portable, charcoal grill featuring 2 cooking heights and slots for grilling with skewers. DeBoss logos and leather strap handle, dishwasher safe. There you go. And then they got the regular jean, but they do have a couple, it looks like, of the Japanese salvage denim. I really like that wash of that one there on the end. Usually these are $299. Anytime there's it's usually either distressed or salvage denim. And it looks like these ones are just called the regular jean. So maybe they won't be more expensive. $168 is the price. But usually when they have a really good wash on the denim, just an FYI, usually they're like $299. So hopefully those, if these are $168, I'm definitely going to cop those jeans. But my guess would be that they're going to be $299, at least the one with the cool wash on the very end there. All right, we got the Stripe Rugby. Again, $158 retail price for the striped rugby. That's going to be coming in a variety of 3 different colorways. We got the denim mini shoulder bag. That is going to be $58. We also have the overdyed camp cap. This one is kind of got a good look to it. The price on that is going to be $48. Then we got the salvaged denim, $198 for the baggy salvaged. We already talked about the t-shirts. We also got the small box zip up. The small box zip up going to be dropping in a variety of 6 different colorways, $158. They also got that kind of that green camo there on the end. And then we got the zip-off sleeve. The zip-off sleeve quilted bomber jacket. In case you're waiting to show off those fucking guns and maybe you don't want to wait till the summertime, this is the perfect item for you. The zip-off sleeve quilted bomber, $288. Also, they got the pigment-coated two-tone 6-panel cap, going to be retailing for $54. We got the Swords baseball jersey. The middle colorway is fire. The baseball jersey is going to be retailing for $138. The graphic on the front of the baseball jersey is fire. We already talked about the t-shirts. We got the Supreme Suru tin plate box. The tin box is going to run $68. It's just going to be that tin box. Then we got the reflective double knee with the Supreme spell out on the side, also with 3M reflective material. If you are jogging on the side of the road, maybe even hitchhiking on the way home, these might save your life. It looks like they got a nice little glow-up pack. Maybe not the glow-up pack like the Amine, those new Amine New Balance, but these got also a little glow-up pack on them as well. $188 for the reflective double knee. Then we got the washed chino twill camp cap, $48. I'm just going to go over these last few items because we only got about a minute. We got the ATV 6-panel, $54. We got the Flowers metallic sweater, which the Flowers sweater in the pink and blue colorway is fire, in my opinion. $168. Then we got the skateboard decks, going to be $68. We got the studded shadow plaid zip up, $158. We got the I Don't Give a Fuck IDGAF zip up hoodie, $168. We got the spell out embroidered ripstop track pant. Those are going to be $158. We got the Supreme Vanson leather mesh 6-panel. Those are going to be $74. We've already talked about the t-shirts. We got the Friend skate deck. The skate decks are going to be $68. We got the split fire wheels for $36. We also got the drill varsity jacket for $498. And we got just over a minute to go. There are a few more items like some hats, chino pants, and some zip-ups. But that is going to be Supreme. Let's get after it. We are finally at the 10 o'clock hour. Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
There we go. Let's let it rip. Supreme is alive. Supreme is alive.
Another one.
Let's go. All right. We are locked and loaded. We are locked and loaded. All right. I think I'm just keeping it real light. Keeping it real light this morning. We're grabbing the Cardi tees. We're grabbing the Cardi tees first. Again, there's stuff I probably would normally grab, but we're keeping it pretty light this morning. I'm grabbing the camouflage. I'm grabbing the camo large. There we go. Go, 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 go. I wouldn't mind those jeans either. If those jeans are 168, I'm copping. They are. They're 168. Yeah, they got like a crazy color to them. 34s in those. And that's all we're getting, I think. That's all we're getting. Yeah, I got the smaller. It looks like the smaller size. Yeah, we're loading up. We're shopping. We're dropping. As you guys can see, we're going there, rubbing the beard. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you, my boy. Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, the t-shirts, the hips up, dicks up, with that pink colorway is dope. But I'm only getting, the one, I got the camouflage Cardi tee. Camouflage Cardi tee, and I got those jeans in a 34. I don't know. This deck is, you think I should... Oh, this deck is kind of fire too. At this point, we might as well go for the free shipping. I've got the deck. I didn't mind the... yeah, I think that's going to be it. No beanies today. No beanies today. Just a tee and then the pants. I wouldn't mind these tree line pants. I wouldn't mind the tree line camo jeans. I got this pair. I copped this pair. We're keeping it late. Yeah, Rob, I saw a picture of you at the, or I should say a little piece of video of you at the sneaker hunt. Hopefully you traveled safely. Pinkies up. You back in the building. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to grab, guys. That's all I'm going to grab. Just the jeans and the t-shirt. I don't need anything else. I do like this sweater, though. I do like that, or that rose sweater, but I can wait. I'll wait a little bit for the... yeah, I'm checking out right now, my boy. We're checking out right now. I've been added to the queue. Let me go ahead and pop on over. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Zoom in a little bit more. Got the new window up. Boom, boom. Yeah, we're just, damn, we haven't been to the queue in a while. I mean, I'm going to have to probably get in the other queue, guys. Just in case this one's dusty and musty, I'm going to go on over to the flip side. And then we're going to try. There we go. Go, go, go. We should be Gucci. I'm moving on over. Let me just go ahead and put this one up on the main screen. Yeah, everything is still there. Yeah, the skate deck I'm not copping. That does put me over. But it also, I removed the skate deck. Yeah, I removed the deck. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, what else do we want? I'm gonna grab one more thing. Should I get the right now I'm checking out with the jeans, but I kind of want those tree line camo jeans as well. All right. I'm just gonna open up one more cart. That way I got two. I'm gonna put the pants in one, and then I'm gonna put the pants and the t-shirt in one. The baggy. I just wish those one pants would have been fucking baggy instead of regular. You know? Yeah. And then the baggy, the tree line. I'm gonna just put those tree lines. Fuck it. I'm gonna grab a 32 because there's only 2 sizes left. So I'm gonna get in another queue. Yeah, it looks like the baggy trees are gonzo. I didn't get my size in the baggy tree. Yeah, those are gone. I do got the jeans though, but they got a full size run in those. I'm not worried about those. Yeah, they did not have my size in the tree line camo, so I'm just getting the t-shirt. Because I took out the deck already. So yeah, we're just getting the t-shirt. Unless we can somehow get through. We'll see what happens. Yeah, what do we got sold out? How's the denim jacket? I did want that. This thing. I just didn't want to. There's only a small and a medium left. I just didn't want to pay that much money for it though. But yeah, we got zipped back out of the queue. Oh, there we go. Now we're back in it. Okay. Yeah, kind of a light cop this morning, I will say. I would have liked the pants. Damn. There we go. We got some W's. Oh, what else we got? How we looking in the chat? W large Cardi T. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. That's what I'm talking about.
Another one.
And
Another one.
hey man, let's keep those dubs coming in. We celebrating this morning. Let's get it.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit.
There we go.
Talking in the bitch right now.
There we go. Happy Thursday, full dog. Good to see you, my boy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We just kind of picking up some smaller items this morning. There was some decent stuff. There we go. All right, we're returning. Should we get we got the shirt, but should we get the pants? That's the question. Do we get a pair of the pants? Boom. Yeah, it looks like the t-shirts, most of the t-shirts sold out. There still is the yellow colorway, the fluorescent yellow colorway. But most of the Cardi tees are cooked. Let's just go take a look. Right here. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I had to. Still debating if I should get the pants. Nobody got a dub on the Cardi tee. Let's go. We spinning, we winning. We celebrate each every W. Let's go. Let's keep them coming in. Got it.
Can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch, blow the whistle.
Hey, congratulations on the W. Let's keep them coming in. If you are still checking out, let's get that second W. Let's go. Hell yeah. Nobody goes, is that even good? It's good, yeah. The Cardi tee was definitely one of the best items on the drop list. I would say those, the Treeline Camo baggy jeans, those, well, at least my size went really quick. I would imagine they're probably completely sold out of those. But yeah, the Cardi tee was definitely the biggest, in my opinion, of this drop. Also the new era, the BOGOs as well. Yeah, that Treeline BOGO was fire. There we go. Give me the cakes. You got the camo one too. The Cutaway King. We grinding. Yo, we got another W. We spinning and we winning. You know how we do it over here. Got him. Well, there's your boy, Smokey. we celebrating this morning. You know we bringing out the hammies. It's been a while. Oh, we got him. There we go. Congratulations. Once again, we keeping those dubs coming in. Hell yeah. Pinkies up. Congratulations. Let's keep them coming in. Do we got anything? Happy Thursday. Tomorrow, it's Friday, and I'm working. Or what do we got? We got a new Friday song. I'm definitely already butchering it, but the Friday song going to be loaded up for tomorrow. We definitely going to be ending the week with a bang. Whether we got a good drop or not, we're going to definitely be balling up that energy and rolling it right into the weekend. Hopefully with our dub streak as well. They'll be rolling right next to each other. I mean, the only other good day we got, I think, is Saturday. We got the Awake Jordan 5s. Might not be for everyone, but it still gives us a little action on Saturday morning. Tomorrow, we got the Palace Hymn collab, which, again, 15 years ago, I would have been all over that collab. But it does have a couple of dope pieces as well, because Palace has been a little dusty, let's be honest. And at least we're seeing some collabs early in the year, which last year it felt like, other than Uggs, it felt like the collabs were very few and far between. And then they got that, I think one of the collabs they had last year was like, remember when they dropped like the sunglasses that were like all like $1,000? It's when they collab with like a high fashion brand whose prices are like, it's like, come on. Let's be honest. If I'm going to spend that much money, I'm just going to go get like something I can try on and know if I like. Also, Essentials dropped, man. They dropped a couple pieces that I also liked as well. But I guess we're going to have to see. Are we going to get the shark drop? Or is that completely canceled? Snowwolf said 400 for a lighter. That is insane. Yes. We've heard rumors. Man, they better not put that shocker down, baby. We're waiting for this thing. We're trying to take that energy into that shark drop. We need these. We'll see what happens. What else we got going on the Supreme side of things? Again, I thought I was gonna be copping more than I actually did, so that's always a good sign. I did want this jacket, but I ended up saying, I don't need it right now. Whoa, let's see. 2 hours to go. Ding, 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 ding. Holy shit. Man, we're in for the long haul. We might have to come back for that nightcap. So Bulldog goes 28K stock. Man, that's like my favorite number too. 28K. Let's get some more of those W's before we head in for the day. Yeah, looks like my camera, the battery. I might need a new battery in that one. It looks like she can only make it about an hour, and we went live at 8:30. So it makes it about an hour and 45 minutes, just short of 2 hours. So we're definitely going to need a new battery for that bad boy. The battery must have gotten a little dusty. Yeah, we are still paused up on that one, which is, we just wanted to give it a test today. Trying a couple different things out. Bulldog, so we got, what time exactly is this thing dropping? Is it something, is it going to be dropping at, let's try to do the time difference. So is it going to be dropping at 1 o'clock Eastern, or is it going to be dropping at noon Eastern? 28K. Man, that's one of my lucky numbers too. 28K. In fact, how are the prices doing on these? How the price is doing on the 28K? 10 a.m. Pacific time. Dun, 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 dun. All right, there we go. Undefeated fours. Have you guys all, I know a lot of you guys are still waiting for yours, right? Oh, I got the undefeated 97. I got the wrong one. Damn it. Come on. Oofda. Oh, man. Old school goes, you got that shocker? I was hoping we were going to get the shocker. Come on. Bulldog goes, we rock. You staying alive for the draw? I was gonna. Well, I had an appointment. If it's at 1 Eastern, I'm just trying to think. 1 Eastern, yeah, that's gonna be noon. So that's an hour and 40 minutes. To be exact. Yeah, I think maybe come. I don't know, Bulldog. Do you got anything going on today? Because yeah, we'd probably have to start it at least. Yeah, let's figure this out. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking maybe coming back. Maybe we'll. I just don't. Because we would have to start a little bit early. I'm just trying to think. I think it's too late for me to cancel. And usually, if I cancel, I probably would only be able to do it tomorrow morning. So, yeah, I can go. Why don't we do that? That might work better for me, Bull. Because then if I go, then, hopefully I'm hoping I can be back by then. But just in case I'm not, then, yeah, at least we would have a backup plan. I gotta go to the weed doctor. Oh, it's so annoying. In our state, they make, I used to only have to go, once every 6 months. But now it feels like I'm doing it way more than not, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that is definitely because yeah, so right now it's 10:20. So probably about an hour then, Bulldog, right? Is that right? 11:30 Central. It would probably work better if I joined. It doesn't matter, but just in case if my appointment takes a little bit longer, then I could either always join because I can't start my stream if I'm en route. So it might be better if you did the stream and then I might have to join remote. I'm thinking that might be the best thing because right now, we got about an hour until we would be live again, 11:30 or so. Dun, 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 dun. All right. There we go. All right, yeah, that is gonna work. That's definitely gonna work for me. Is anyone still copping over on Supreme or just copying anything in general? I think most people that were at least copping Supreme should have been. All right, my boy. Definitely will do that. Absolutely. Let me go through here and make sure. I think we're kind of done with everything that we were going to go over. Let's go ahead and pop this one up on the big board. We got Supreme off the list. All right, let's go over here. 20. What did we say we had? 28,000. 28,000 for the stock numbers. All right, let me just go ahead and pop my window over here. And I'm gonna go over to the Nike account. I'm gonna try to call my doctor. Real quick. And I'm gonna see if I can't do the switcheroo. The old switcheroo. Yupo. All right. We should be Gucci. All right, guys. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just go double check. And I think that's probably gonna be our best bet. All right. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. All right. Back in a jiffy. All right, guys. So, yeah, that is going to work the best. What we're going to do is either we'll come back probably on Bulldog's channel. It'll just work out a little bit better. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Again, it'll be 1 hour. So, like 11:30, we're going to be going live. Again, it'll probably be over on his channel over at the Doghouse. You guys know how to find them. We will be locked in. Thank you, Old School. My man always got us covered. Bulldog. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, fuck. What did I just talk about? Oh, man. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I thought everyone knew. I didn't even think it was a secret. All right. Yeah, we're going to go over to the Doghouse. If anything does change, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. I'll see you guys in about an hour. Thank you guys for everyone that came through this morning. We'll be live again tomorrow morning, bright and early. Kind of a low-key day tomorrow. We'll hang out, go through some of the drops. It's going to be kind of a slow day. Of course, Saturday will probably be the better day of the two. At least we have the Awake Jordan 5 going to be dropping that day. But you know what? We always come prepared. So we'll always keep those shockers up. Hopefully, we can manifest that shock drop if they're not going to give us one. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so damn much for all your energy this morning. Shout out to everyone that was able to finesse a W. Very, very well done. For those of you guys that took the L, don't get too hard on yourself. There's always another banger or another sale right around the corner. We'll be live in about an hour again over at the Doghouse. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all that you do. I'll see you guys out. Boop.
come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move, move your body, do you move, move, body, move, move your body, do you?
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move, move your body, do you move, move, body, move, move your body, do you?
Oh, no, please don't do this. Gonna get themselves disqualified.